Hey, what up, nerds?
Hey.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How's it going? Tornady, hello. Come real, hello.
I won the duel. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. How you nerds doing? It's good to be back.
It's been a while. It's been a little bit.
Yep.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling better, definitely. I think I've gone through the worst. I don't know if you can hear it. Still a little bit sick, but I'm okay.
Yeah.
Excuse the occasional cough. I do not have a cough button, so it might happen. It might happen. Jacob, hello.
Hello. Good to see ya.
It's good to be back.
For a second there, I was like almost feeling like I caught whatever you had, but I think I'm good. I think I made it.
Elrod, thank you.
Elrod, hello.
Yeah, Celine had a like itchy
I
throat,
had a little bit of a
and then
and then it was alright.
you just got rid of it, just like that.
Yeah.
She's built different.
I'm just built different.
Thank you so much, Old Rod. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. 8 months, my
Thank you
God.
For that part, Jacob.
That's almost a full term. Can you believe it?
Almost a full term.
Tomatoes, I hope the game is still going well. It was awesome to hear that sales were great last we spoke, so I hope all is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been slacking a little bit.
Yeah.
And even though I was sick, it still feels bad. I'm still ashamed and embarrassed.
So that's why an hour before the stream you were like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. That's true. I just crammed some features in today.
10K.
10K! Oh my God, tomatoes!
Oh, that's amazing tomatoes.
Holy moly, that is insane.
That is huge. I hope I get a good EA when I click on this.
Whoa. Congrats. Job well
That's
done.
alright. That works.
Mr. Zombie, hello.
Mr. Zombie.
That is a huge number.
That
Congrats.
is amazing tomatoes.
That is really cool. Well done. Ugh. Forgot to lock my chair. Almost fell off of it. It's all good. Mr. Zombie, how's it going? Yeah. I was sick, but it still felt horrible to skip the stream and to not work on the game. So let's get back into it, you know?
First, we're gonna do
treat time.
We're gonna do a remote maca treat time.
Oh snap!
If you don't mind dispensing the treats while I go video the cookie.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Comreal was asking, by the way, about the game. What do you think about mine? Did you check out the 1.4 patch, which was released right before the jam?
I have not tested out the game since I sent the feedback, Comreal. I'll need to do that still. Yeah, I thought it was great, and you said that was your first game. That was really impressive. I mean, it was impressive regardless. Congrats on getting it out there. That's a huge milestone. Yeah, I mean, I'm terrible with those like games where you're supposed to die over and over again until you figure it out. But I thought it was awesome. Three is plenty. 3 is plenty.
He only gave you 3
Beats.
days ago. And it's so scary. Oh, don't lick it.
3 is plenty. How dare you not work on your game on stream? I know. It's so embarrassing, and I'm so sorry. I will do my best to correct it.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Zombie? How's your game? All right, some of the feedback got implemented in. Yeah, it was my first game. Glad you enjoyed it. And from what I heard in the comments, others also enjoyed it. Isn't that like the best feeling ever? Like people telling you they enjoyed playing your game.
Probably has to be one.
That's something special, right?
Yeah.
I made the first floor a baby floor and gave the player a safe bubble where enemies can't spawn. That is a good idea. Yeah. I think especially for jam games, like I understand that there's a whole genre, you know, the so-called rage games. A lot of people enjoy those types of games. But for a game jam specifically where people are like dividing their time between many different entries, I think is always good to like ease them into it a little bit and then ramp up the difficulty as much as you want. So I think that's great. Mm-hmm. I'll definitely try to remember to give the update a go. I'd love to check it out. Game be good. Have been sorting out a house. I've been sorting out a house, but I've made progress on a few things. Nice. Yeah, I mean we can show what we have. I just did a few like visual upgrades, I suppose. One of those I haven't even shown Celine yet. We'll see what she thinks. She's gonna hate it.
Am I gonna hate it?
Okay, so immediately, one right here is I did this. It's ever so slight, but depending on where you're aiming, the camera kind of moves over. So you can kind of look a bit more. I mean, it's super slight. I might play with the values, but, you know, I thought it made it a little more dynamic. Could be interesting. Still experimenting. I'm not sure. So there's that. I added some of these. Some speed lines when the dock is sprinting to kind of highlight the speed boost. I'm happy with that. We still need to try out, I believe it was Foddy that suggested the dust particles as well when the dock is sprinting. I think we definitely want to try that out.
Yeah.
What else? We changed up this screen, and this is what I added just recently, which, Celine, I don't know. What do you think about that?
Oh. Yeah, no.
She just goes, yeah, no. Get wrecked.
I like the sentiment. I like the idea. I think we need to work on the execution of the idea.
That's fair.
That's fair?
That is fair.
Okay.
That's better than yeah, no. I mean, you could have started with that, but sure.
Sorry, that was just
You're gonna make it worse. Just
no filter.
Okay. Whatever.
No, I like the idea.
Then there's also this shader right here. Kind of alluding to the cure or some sort of bio situation. Just a little shader I found and kind of played around with it. Quite happy with that. We're also testing out these lines behind the card art, which will improve, but you know, still better than it was before. Looks quite interesting. And then on the zombie upgrade side as well, you have the same bubbles, but in like dark reds.
I almost like that how it looks better than the other one.
Yeah, well, I just wanted them to feel different.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, the new card art is in there as well.
Oh, there you go.
We got the brain on a platter and the Heelys, the Zeelies. So far, I rated 38 of 92 entries in the jam. I think that's enough. Gave as many comments as I could. There's some really nice titles in there. Yeah, 38 ratings is pretty good, I'd say. Yeah. Whenever I see your character, I always imagine him having a voice like Heimerdinger from League of Legends. Yeah, I think that would fit for sure. I just we'll just hit up the voice actor that did Arcane.
Yeah.
See if he's up for it.
Yeah. Totally.
Jessen, how's it going?
Hello, Jessen.
Oh, it was Jessen that redeemed the market treat. Thank you for the treats.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who the artist is, but they did an amazing job. Who knows?
Thank you for that part.
Got a spare grand or 10. Hey, with all these AI controversies, maybe their rates have gone down.
Brainoid? Hello.
Hey, Brainoid. Yeah, I think that about covers the visual changes. I mean, I also did a change to the cure bars. So on top of the zombies, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a little animation on the bar where it fills up in white before the blue fills up.
Yeah.
A little polish there to make
cool.
Make the hit more impactful. So you can see, like, it animates the bar progress.
Yeah.
But you know, it doesn't affect the actual value. The value, it still updates instantly. It just kind of has a little delay on the animation. I'm quite happy with that. It adds to the feeling of hitting them. So yeah. Basically just trying to spruce this up as much as possible before we commit to the Steam update, which is now about
2 weeks?
Let's say 10 days.
10 days.
Because we don't want to do it at last minute, do it.
No.
So we have about 10 days. The thumbs up coming out of the portal, love it. Yeah, I feel like one of the screenshots is probably going to have Doc in sprint mode.
Yeah.
Like running away from a big horde. We're going to have to try and figure out a way of getting all those elements in there. So like the Doc, it needs to be sprinting away from a horde. There needs to be some, like a survivor being teleported out.
Yeah.
While there's some darts flying at the zombies. Like, how do we get all of that into a screenshot?
It's a lot.
Is there a reason to explore the rest of the map yet? Or is meta just fountain laps? That's a great question. At the moment, the only incentive you have is to unlock these extra safe houses. So like if I go here and I open this up. Oh, come on, leave me alone. This gives you basically a free level up or a free upgrade. As well as giving you a new safe zone. So that really at the moment, that's the only benefit you have is that, which is not enough. The idea is that there's going to be dynamically spawning resources all over the map. Like when you enter a map, you're trying to beat the run, but you're also trying to collect resources for the lab. So your incentive is going to be going out so you can collect more things in the time that you have available, essentially. Yeah. Oh, I would also love to improve the zombie AI in a way that essentially they force you out of places that you might want to be in, right? There'll be a horde of zombies and you won't really have choice but to run away. And you'll have to come back later when you deal with the zombies. We might work on that a little bit today, actually. Kind of want to play with the zombie pathing to try and make them a little bit more deadly. Because just with this, actually, let me restart. At the moment, because they essentially follow the player directly, you get into a situation where, say I aggro these guys. Hey, Granger.
Thank you ever so much for that fart.
Thank you.
You're welcome to Tuesdays.
How's it going, Granger? Like, I can aggro all of these zombies, but as I run away, they immediately converge into one blob. So they don't really become a threat anymore. At the moment, my only idea is the further away a zombie is from the player, I feel like they should try and lead the player. Like, estimate where the player will be and go for that instead. So that there's some zombies going directly at the player and some zombies trying to cut off the player. I don't know how well that's going to work, but this is one of the ideas that I had.
Can I quickly see the level up screen? I just want to
Yep.
get a scale.
Multiple exits will be good, especially if you could incentivize different ones at different times. It looks really great, though. Thank you so much. Yeah, multiple exits. Yeah, we're gonna try and make that a big part of the game in some way. Like you'll want, there'll be systems that incentivize you to rescue enough people at each safe zone. I don't know, maybe like level up the safe zone in some way, or keep rewarding you the more people you put in it, something like that. We're definitely going to be experimenting with it.
I don't have something like that.
You mean like the size of the upgrades themselves?
Yeah.
That
looks kind of like how you...
Yeah, if you think about this size of this white bit, there's like one of it below. You could have a random wandering horde. Yes, absolutely. Some like patrolling type hordes. That'll be good. Yep. It's like they need to have a charge ability on cooldown where they rush in a line and you gotta dodge those shambling zombies. That is actually a great point, Jacob. At the moment, the zombie upgrade system is very basic, but that is one of the strongest tools that we have to make them more deadly. giving them new behaviors or spawning new special zombies is a good point. That would definitely break up the pace. And you could have special zombies dedicated to like locking out areas with their abilities in some way. Fullbox, hello.
Hello.
The further the zombie, the faster it goes. The further the zombie, the faster it goes. That's an interesting thought. Yeah, that's interesting. That's worth trying out to see how that affects their movement pattern. If it was very slight, it might actually help them not bunch up as much. It could be interesting.
Holy, was that a high duration?
Mr. D-Boy, hello.
Thank you.
Hey Dan, good to see you. I was joking more than anything. Yeah, my initial reaction was like, that's kind of like cheating for the zombies. Probably shouldn't do that. But if it's really slight, it could help. It could help. They can be slightly faster than the player. It's a weird balance. If they have a limited turning rate, then they can be faster than the player. At the moment, they don't quite do that. So if they're faster than the player, then it becomes virtually impossible to dodge them. But if you limit the turning rate so that they're faster, but the player can just like move out of the way type of thing, that could work. So like if I do this and I add these guys and I spawn one of them. So we have these special zombies that like charge, and they're obviously faster than the player. But you can just sidestep because they're really slow at turning. Right? So you just run away. When they're about to get to you, you're just like, ole.
Ole.
So we want to add a variety of these types of zombies that like break up the moment-to-moment gameplay. This one, you're focusing on like dodging them, but then there might be a ranged one that you have to like keep an eye on, make sure you're dodging the projectiles. That type of stuff. They start to accelerate slowly, and the limited turn rate. Yep. Have a horde block one exit or something. Yeah, exactly. I feel like those could be coded in where a horde spawns like specifically to block out the player and force them to explore a different side of the map. I think that could work quite well. You know, you have to be careful not to ever make it feel super bad for the player and feel like the game is just cheating against the player, but you keep it invisible enough, you'll be all right. Exploding zombies that leave behind poison splats will create paths for the player. Though I guess exploded zombies are hard to save. Yeah.
There will be no harming of zombies.
But you know, they could still what's the word I'm looking for here? Release. They could still release some sort of poisonous cloud.
Oh no! He had to go there, didn't he?
They don't necessarily need to explode.
Ay. Jacob, thank you.
Could be interesting to give the zombies some form of stamina, and the stamina regenerates faster when they are far away from the player, but slower when they're closer to the player. they can do a little speed boost towards the player at the cost of stamina. Yeah. Yeah, I think there'll be a mix of like invisible little tweaks that the player... Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you so much for that wonderful part.
Like invisible tweaks just to make sure the threat level is always somewhat there. And then there's going to be like more transparent zombie modifications in the virus mutation system, where it could straight up be like the zombies will now charge at you if they're close enough, right? We feel like this system right here is pretty unique. You don't often get to choose how you're upgrading your enemies. And we don't necessarily even have an actual lore reason why you do get to choose, but it's just interesting, so we're just going to try and push it as far as we can. With some exploring zombies, the player will have limited space to run away. Yeah, we already have, so like if I run down here, like there's already like hordes of zombies. So you see down here, there's a horde that just spawned there. They don't really roam super far from where they spawn, but that's already there. So if you were running in this direction, you can, you know, kind of get cut off. So we already have that to some extent. We just got to keep improving it. If the game feels too easy, then we just got to play with the numbers, I suppose. Does this cloud have a smelly smell that smells like smell? I don't know what kind of smell you're smelling, but maybe.
Maybe.
Does the virus mutation come with a benefit? Yes. So there'll be two things that the player will need to be weighing in when they make the selection. One is the difficulty, right? So if they're trying to quote unquote win, they're always going to try and pick the one that they think is easiest, right? But a number of the zombie mutations will come with a special resource. So for example, we have those these special zombies. When you save them, they're going to give you a unique resource that you can only get when you save these kinds of zombies. So you might still opt to tackle this type of zombie if you really want that resource to then upgrade your lab. So it's kind of a risk reward, I suppose. That's the idea anyway. That is looking great. I envy this ability to draw cool things. That's all Celine right there. Could be something like you sense they're evolving and you have a formula that can influence their direction. Yeah. Another one someone suggested, can't remember who it was or the exact specifics, but it's if the doc potentially was the one that that made the virus,
Yeah.
as well as the cure, then the picking of the zombie mutations is a clue to that. Because you won't know that at the beginning of the game, but it will be a clue that that's what happened.
I've been refreshed.
Panda Coder, how's it going?
Howdy.
Silly idea. When X zombies get too close, they join and become a stronger zombie. Zombie merging. Yeah, I mean, that could be a great zombie upgrade, right?
That they merge?
That they go transformer mode.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to come up with some silly, cool stuff
For sure.
to keep the game interesting. So, I could see that happening. I'm just here sniping Mize's redeems from her. I don't have enough points for the Micah treat. That's okay. It's probably on cooldown. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the cuckoo is most likely in cool.
What is it that you're playing around with over there?
Well, your level up situation.
Like, I don't necessarily want it to be, like, even super visible. Like, I did it like that, but it could be even more faint.
Yeah, I just think the design of it, like overall, like to me, it's starting to look not so polished. So I just want to design something. Because I definitely like the idea of a level up.
Sorry, I farted.
Thank you so much for that 69.
You creature. This will make it faint. Bum, 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 bum. Right. Okay, do I have any changes? No. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do was figure out the upgrade that we're going to do for the brain platter. Which I think we want to do... zombie.
Hello. Hello again. Not feeling the greatest mentally, so might talk less here, but still love the progress. Well, I really hope you get a little bit of a distraction and start feeling better, and of course take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for popping in and saying hello.
Absolutely. Enjoy the lurk. It's good to see you. Okay, so we have the brain platter. This upgrade is going to increase the how do I word this? The number of zombies alerted to your presence is increased. Pilfert Games, hello.
Look at that.
That's a lot of nerds. How's it going?
That is a lot of nerds.
Tom Biggs, hello.
Hello. Happy Tuesday, everyone.
Hope you had a fantastic stream, Hilfert. It was great to hang out over there earlier. Watching those smear frames happen, even though some of them will be burned into my memory.
We got some weird stuff going on.
Oh, hello. How's it going? Doing good. I'll be right back. Take some nerds. Thank you for the nerds. Yeah, for everyone joining, hello. We are Trinity Nerds. We are making a long gone copy,
This
a
is
long gone clone.
not entirely wrong.
2.5D zombie video game is the play.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see, it looks exactly the same.
It does.
I do the programming. Celine over here does all the art.
I do.
And we are currently trying to get the game looking the best it can.
Looking nice.
Yeah, the best it can so that we can update our Steam page by the end of the month. That's the deadline, is the 26th. So it's fast approaching.
Yeah.
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 Beegs, I will not read that out loud, but thank you for your active chatting. How's it going, Beegs? Really enjoying the look of your game, Beegs. The golf in space. That blackboard vibe that you went for was super interesting. Yeah, I saw you were doing like the. I don't know if it was a way to edit the planets yourself, or if that was like an actual mechanic in the game where you could like modify each point on the circle. But that was quite cool. JPN, hello. we do not have smears in our game, but maybe we should. Maybe
Yeah, maybe we're missing
at some
out.
point we're gonna smear it up. I'm so sorry about the coughing. I am still recovering.
Thank you ever so much for that song.
Thank you, Pal G. How's it going? Thank you. And thank you as well, Pal G, for the well wishes, let's say. During the weekend. Really appreciate it. Oh my god. 42. That's oh no. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
The player's going to be able to make their own courses, but it'll make my life easier as well. Got it. Nice. Yeah, I suppose it works. Works either way, right? Okay, so yeah, essentially our plan at the moment is to make these screenshots happen. We already have this area spruced up, so probably the first screenshot is going to be something like this, probably with some more zombies and action. Then we have the upgrade selection, which we have 3 upgrade arts done for that. And at the moment, said selection is looking like this. That has none of the art. So let me try and do that again. There's one of the art. I got a dart gun.
Yay.
We have the Cure Nicorn. And then the other one is the portals, which is that right there. Then we have another action shot in a different location of the map, which essentially is going to be this. We still need to add some zombie variety. I think we're going to shoot for 3 different zombies. So we have kind of some variety in the horde. You know, for the final game, we probably want to have more like 20, but for now, 3 will do. Then we have the zombie mutation screen, which at the moment is looking like this. And we have 2 upgrades for that done. One is the brain on a platter, and the other one is zombie healies.
Zombie healies. We love that.
I feel compelled to point out that smear tests. Yes, yes, Biggs. Understand. Noted. Thank you for clarifying. Oh my god. You have a talent, Biggs. I'll give you that. I don't want to get a reputation.
Is it too late?
You beat me to it. No, that's not true. We jest. We jest. What's up?
I was just looking at some comic books and the whole like little meanwhile little thing that they do sometimes do it like with a
right.
Azana.
Interesting.
I was doing something.
No.
I'm just trying some stuff, okay?
Fair. Question: are any of the zombies or player upgrades functional in game, or just a system for picking them? No, they're definitely functional. Yep. So for example, wait, I'll need to restart. So, I mean, some of this will change, but at the moment, you start out with a melee cure application and this roll on your utility. But if I go and level up and say I pick I kind of wanted to do it through here. Okay, it's just not going to give it to me. Okay, so here we have the sprint. So if I pick that, my utility has now switched to a sprint instead of a roll. And then if I get the dart gun, it now changes the applicator to be a ranged dart gun. And those are the more visual ones, but all the ones that modify stats and all of that, they're all functional. They're probably not necessarily balanced, but they do something. and the zombie upgrades work as well. Yep. Yeah, and then the... Oh, where did I go? What the heck? What is... What? Okay. Yeah, and then the final screenshots, we're going to keep this little comic book. The way that the game is going to present the story is through, like... It's through a comic book, but it's going to be, like, slightly animated. There's going to be some movement to it. So we're just going to leave this screenshot in to illustrate that, even though it'll eventually look different from this. As soon as we have it, we'll update this one as well.
Yeah.
I like the nods to the original game. Will the SWAT zombie be returning? I think so. I think so. The idea of the SWAT zombie is actually... I don't know if we ever necessarily said that out loud, but it just kind of made sense in my head. The reference was Walking Dead, prison.
Yes. Yeah, like Glenn wore that a lot.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Walking Dead, the season where they're at the prison, they have those like riot suits. That's the reference. So it'll probably be returning in some form. All right. So, zombie amount upgrade. What do we think about this name though? Maybe chat can help us here with some creativity.
With some names.
So we're gonna have this upgrade, which is none of those and none of those. It's just not gonna give it to me. Is it trolling me or did I mess it up? There we go. That's actually not so bad. So the upgrade says the number of zombies alerted to your presence is increased. Basically, more enemies will spawn, right? That's the art. It's a brain on a platter. And it's right now it's called dinner. Dinner is served. I don't mind the name. I think it's fine, but if anyone has better ideas on what the name of the upgrade could be, it has to be kind of like short and sweet. Brains, it's what's for dinner. Yeah. My only reservation is length. I've been forever scarred. And we're not even done yet, but for our other game, Super Cat Cafe, we are currently doing localization. And Celine has been doing the Spanish translation. And somehow, like, 2 words get turned into 4, and then the UI breaks everywhere. So it has to be short and sweet. It's not your fault. It's whoever made up English or Spanish. Yeah, it's not your fault.
What is it?
Glow brains. Glow brains. Banquet. Maybe. In Polish, I would say I don't know how to read that. What does that mean? Brains au gratin. I do think the word brain would be nice if brains was in there.
It just kind of makes sense for me.
So I think that is a good direction. Literally, table has been set, dinner is served. I see. Right, so in terms of length, is roughly the same, I guess. I guess is what you meant there. Brains of a daily breakfast. Brains, the breakfast of champions. That's another thing is puns. Puns are rough.
Yeah.
Because they're not translatable. Like Curicorn. We already have an upgrade called Curicorn.
But we said that we enjoy that.
Yeah, I love it. It's definitely going to make it in. But how is that going to be translated? Good luck. Connoisseur. Brain salad. Brain salad. I kind of like that. Because it's like that's an actual saying.
Brain salad.
I don't know if it necessarily fits with the actual effect, but the fact that it's a real term. Wait, no, what am I thinking? I'm thinking of word salad. I'm thinking of word salad, not brain salad.
I was gonna say I've never heard of brain salad before. I'm not sure that's a thing.
Brain connoisseur. Could work. Anxiety? What? Are you suggesting names or venting, Fullbox? It's gonna be okay. I promise. Dane Bramage. They're more anxious. I think the spirit is they're hungrier, right? They're hungrier for it.
They are hungry hippos. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to keep thinking about that one. Nothing has felt, perfect yet. Or they have better eyes. Yeah, like senses would work. Better vision, better hearing, all that. My brain hurts.
Too much.
Dinner served sounds too literal. Godot, whatever. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'd rather not. Sounds like a meal. Brains a la carte. Ooh, that's nice. Maybe something like a pop culture reference. Hungry for brains. Smelly brain. Got brains. Yeah. I agree. I completely agree that dinner is served is too... Like, it fits, but it's not funny. It's not quirky, right? It needs that quirk. Completely agree. Brains a la carte. I like. Let's see how that would fit. Would it make sense to capitalize cart? So brains and cart capitalized. I feel like aesthetically
A la carte.
that looks right. That looks nice. Yeah, that's a pretty top tier suggestion there, Blue Blue.
It fits nicely in there, yeah.
Mm. How would you translate that to Spanish, Celine?
I don't know. I'm tired.
ChatGPT to the rescue. Got brains. Regarding the increased zombie senses. Thanks. Now I can say I did something today. You sure did. Thank you so much.
It would be,
I can smell you.
it would be cerebro a la carta.
A la carta. Thank you, Pal G.
Thank you, thank you.
Is there a like defined like in zombie media, how do they usually locate prey? Like, can they smell?
Isn't it mostly
Can
sound?
they hear? They can obviously hear and they can see. Can they smell? Probably. Oh yeah, is like Walking Dead, for example, when they covered themselves in guts. Isn't that because of the smell?
That's so that, yeah, they can smell like the zombies, right? Yeah.
Depends on the zombie. Yeah. Don't want to discriminate. Each zombie is their own individual person. This is very true. Topic of the day: do zombies smell? Oh, they smell. Field day for that zombie sprinter chance. Field day. So they're having a field day because they're out hunting for brains, but also it's a play on field as in sports, as in track. Am I following you correctly? Field day. I like it.
I know I'm doing way too much here, but I do like the little blobs I just made that are similar to your blobs.
Oh my god.
Maybe I'm just exhausted and
Whoa!
too much, isn't it? Well, I know it's all too much, but I was just even just the little blobs.
The swishes on the corners, I like that, like as an effect. Like it wouldn't just stay there. There would be like an effect and it would go away. Like kind of like almost like an electricity type of zap.
Yeah.
As you level up. I really like that. The blobs, I don't mind them. I think the problem is that I can't make that dynamic. So we'd have to come up with a way of, like, the only reason I put in the shaders because I found it. I don't know how to write shaders.
Yeah.
So that would be a challenge. Oops, sorry. And yeah, the font I'm not a fan of.
Oh, I just don't have fonts installed in here. It's just more like a layout.
Right.
It would be the font that you're using for the timer.
Right.
Keep it simple.
Mm.
Because I think yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything that will like not distract and take away from the upgrade selection, which is what we care about most.
Hmm.
Can you just kind of do? Can you do that sort of with the what you've got?
I can't
You can't slant
scale it that way.
Yeah.
I don't think so, no. I can skew it, I believe, but not slant it in that way. I meant more as in it depends on the story they're in. Oh, okay. Sorry. Walking Dead uses noise to attract them and uses guts to mask their scent. So both. Yep. Yep. Track and field, isn't that a thing? It does. That does sound like a thing. American kids always had a field day where they get to do outdoor events instead of class. I see. I didn't realize.
I remember field day. I loved field day.
I didn't realize that was called field day. That's great. Yeah. That's perfect.
I miss.
But I mean, that's probably where the term comes from. Like, having a field day is like having a good day, right? A fun day.
Yeah.
That's probably is where it comes from. But I think it fits quite well here as well. Because the zombies are having a field day nomming on some humans.
Nomming on the humans?
So I quite like that.
It's not allowed.
The blobs could be particles. They could be particles. True. Might be able to massage the particle system to make it look like they're in the fluid in some way. Chat GPT can help lots with shaders. Very true. Yeah. I've definitely been making use of that. Not like writing shaders from scratch, but I usually, if I find a shader that I like, but I need to do some modification, I usually brainstorm with ChatGPT on how to do that. It'll take me a good while for me to be comfortable with shaders. It's a missed opportunity if you don't hint more that you're eating people. Crystal Beth, the original McDonald's Kentucky Fried Brains live blood sausage. Believe it or not, Blue, our game will have no actual violence. So this right here, having the picture of a brain,
it's probably as violent as, or gory as it will get.
Yeah, this is probably the edge of the line, how far we can push it. I suppose the only quote-unquote violence that's in the game is that zombies hit the player until the player gets either knocked out or turned into a zombie. We're not sure exactly yet. Well, until they lose. But other than that, there's no blood. There's no zombies die in the making of this game.
Yeah.
No casualties. So yeah, that's a bit of a constraint that we're working with at the moment. I do think like subtle hints are fine. Those types of hints that an adult would get but a child wouldn't, type of thing.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Can you try this one with the font that you're using for the upgrade?
Mm-hmm. with the font that I'm using, like this one.
But the one you're using for upgrade name. Yeah.
Or
I can't see what you're.
oh, sorry. The display one. Or the like comic one.
The comic one. That one.
I guess I'll just do it with color correct. What kind of Chinese characters are those? Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. They are... I just put in like different sets of characters for like Latin, Cyrillic, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, just to see how the fonts the fonts would play with it. The fonts.
I love the fonts.
Font testing, yeah. Exactly. Okay, so level up ... right?
Yeah.
And we're going to quick load. I don't have it. Let's do new level settings. We're going to pick comic new. Center, font size, crank that up. Quite big, probably. Color will be that. Can you show what you had on the level up again? See how you sized it?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for your phone. Whoa, sorry, I've got a lot of stuff here.
If you got it, font it.
Font it.
All this flautulence. Love a good flaunt.
Make it all caps.
All caps.
All the caps.
Right. That makes more sense. Look at what you got. Right, it has an outline. I see.
No, I like it. I like it. With the double line.
I mean, I like it. I think the problem is that right now our comic font is not comic enough, probably. Like the one that you were testing with there looked more comic, right?
It was just a basic font, so I think we could definitely find something.
Yeah. But yeah, so it becomes like a kind of like a comic, like narration.
Yeah.
Type of vibe. It could even say like you level up, so it's narrating an event or something.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, comic book has to be all caps, doesn't it? That's how comics work. It doesn't look right if it's not all caps, I guess. Can you give a color rect an outline? You can't. I can mask it. Don't tell anyone, nerds, of the crimes I'm committing. Okay? Let it stay between us, what I'm doing right now. I beg you. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The U might need to be capitalized if we're doing that.
Yeah. They need to be all caps or all lower
or,
caps.
Or the first one of each one caps, like title case or uppercase.
I think it looks. I think we just need a better font is all. Looks weird.
I like that in title case.
Yeah, with this font, I'd say this is the best. Okay, and do you think this would be the same for the mutation?
Yeah, and then you can see how the like jaggedy text looks like just in black.
Sorry, how do you mean?
Like without it being outlined.
Do you mean stays like this? But I'm not sure what you mean.
You just type that. You just use that font, but without giving it any extra treatments.
But in this same container, right?
Yeah.
So if one is you level up, then this could be the virus mutates. Oh my god, I cannot hit the right keys. Ayah. Help. And then we give it things. Let's 56 do quick load on this, then make unique. Then we set the color to be that. We take out the outline and the shadow. It has to be bigger. The virus mutates. And I guess this box we would set to a red. No. Red-ish? Yeah. Probably.
You could color pick the brain, the light brain.
Yep. Makes sense. This one. Look. Nice.
Yeah, I think that's clean.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, cool.
Font looks much better. That is a cool font, and also a expensive font.
We purchased this one, right?
Yeah. But worth it.
Yeah, it definitely fits the vibe perfectly. Added upgrade screen.
What was it? Like £30 for the two desktop licenses? Not it wasn't crazy, but you know, you don't typically buy fonts. So.
Did I not save? Whoops.
It was just too perfect for the logo of the game.
Yeah, right.
While I could have drawn something very similar to it, I was like, why? If I like how the font looks, I might just buy the font. So. Yeah.
Will the game have ads like those weird mobile games ones where mom can't cure a single zombie, but dad is just curing everyone in a 50-mile radius? What?
What?
That felt really personal. The game will not have ads, can confirm.
Have you ever seen? No, I don't think we have.
No, I'm not sure what you mean.
Because we're not like, we don't play Mobile games? Are you saying like these are the kinds of ads that pop up in mobile games? Is that what that is? I'm afraid I don't know.
Can you show those
Yeah, no ads.
those effects on the corners again?
Yeah, this is a bold level up approach, more like what you had.
Mm-hmm. I quite like those.
Like some.
How do we make those work? Like, I'd be happy to have those in the screenshot. It's just static. But then, well, I don't know. I don't know if it needs it. I kind of see him as like a little flash animation. And then it goes away.
Yeah.
Maybe we're overthinking it. Maybe this right here is more than enough. I don't know.
I think we're overthinking it. I think we could maybe use that for something else. Like it's there. I think the little floaty particles are definitely enough. I do maybe want to try a different, like we said, texture for the shader, because I thought I'd want them a bit more, like less of them, more spread out like they are at the top.
Right.
I just think there's just much.
Yep.
Like I really like the effect on that top, like where it's starting to fade out at the top, where they're more spread out than like I do at the bottom where there are more of them.
Sure. Yeah, so this is the texture.
So then how come they are more spaced out at the top? Is that how you will, like you're fading it out?
No, they're just smaller at the top, I guess. So if I I guess it's there. Crap, I shouldn't have done that. Is that what it was before? It's the intensity, maybe. So the less intense they are, the smaller they are.
But it's like in a gradient almost. Ooh. I think less is more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just like that.
Yeah, I think less is more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
It's like subtle, you know. I think that's kind of, we need to make it almost like it's not there.
Yeah.
But then you notice like, oh yeah, there is something there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Ronnie,
I've been catted.
thank you for giving him a cat hat.
How's it going, Ronnie? I agree. Less
I
is more
like
here.
this better. I
Yep.
like this better.
Yep. True.
I'm like not even in the shot.
Okay, so I'll need to do a little adjustment here.
Doing good. Saw you in the Hillfort stream. Oh yeah, you were hanging out there earlier.
I was.
Thanks for the stream. Gotta run later. Have a lovely rest of the week, Jacob. Thank
Have a good one, Jacob.
you so much for stopping by today.
Yeah, Ronnie, as you can see, we are building a long gone clone.
Mize.
Hey, Mize.
Thank you for rolling in, Mize.
We got 2.5D zombies.
Yeah, it's a game themed around zombies. It's in 2.5D.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it.
Nah, I'm sure we could go on and on, but yeah. And that's why I hang out at Hillfort Stream, because I need to know what else am I supposed to add.
Yeah, how else are we supposed to keep working on the game? No Makatri redeem. It's only been oh, you might be close to being able to redeem it.
Yeah, it's been a while.
In a while. We had one right off the bat.
Ow. Ow.
37 minutes? Whoa. How long is that timer? Did you extend
It takes a while. No, I haven't changed it, but it's a few hours, so.
Oh, I thought it was 1 hour.
We don't want to overfeed the cuquete.
Oh, that's right. We don't want to overfeed the cuquete. Oh, no.
Do you think less is more also on this one?
Probably. Miss Blinky says, have a nice stream. I need to go to bed. Added 79 class candidates to my UML time. Oh.
Have a nice rest.
Hope you two have an awesome rest of your week.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for the biddies.
Thank you for the exit fart.
The exit part. They just launched themselves off stream. Is that what you're telling me?
Completely launched.
Off I go.
Off I go.
Into the sunset.
Catch you next time. I should also go kind of soon. It is a weekday, you know. If it, you know, it is getting late.
They stink us up and leave.
Between the stink, I can't even. I'm trying to determine it. I'm trying to judge the shader with the stink in front of it.
Should I just use the stank instead?
You should probably just use the stank. At this point, I'm used to seeing it like that.
Sounds like my grandpa says right.
Oh no, not like this.
Yikes. Nice.
Yeah, totally.
Let me do this. There we go. That looks better. Bum, 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 bum. Yo!
Wowzers!
Langos also launching themselves off to bed. Have a good one, Langos. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you so much. Leaving us with a fart train. Isn't that something?
Have a good one, Camille. Congrats again on getting a game out onto the internet.
Oh my god. Yeah. Absolutely. Congratulations.
Fart train. Thank you again, Langos. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. So, adjusted, upgrade screen shaders. Cool. Tamed it back.
Sometimes we gotta like explode it, then just rein it back in a little.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. 100%. So, if oh my god, I'm sorry about that flashbang. I have no idea why it did that.
Whoa!
It doesn't normally do that, so it's not my fault. Okay, let's do a little test run here. A little test run. So I can start another one of these and call it screenshot upgrades. Kind of the easiest way.
Shit. Here we go again.
Look at the milk and the fat train and the stank and the noise and the fun of it.
Jeez Louise! Barbie, thank you ever so much for that 1,000 bitty part.
Thank you, Fauci. Oh no.
Thank you, thank you.
For the demo and the fart train and the stank and the noise and the fun of it. Thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies and get wrecked lurkers.
Get wrecked.
Thank you. Now this place really smells like my grandpa's house. Ay.
Not like these. Oh no.
Sorry. I farted.
Thank you, Valji.
It's the grandpa. Thank you so much for the double fart.
Oh snap.
Dare I say triple fart?
That's a lot of farts. Thank you so much.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2.
Thank you, Granger.
Thank you, Granger, so much.
Granger coming in with their favorite, the good old 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Sure. Uh-huh.
Thank you for the fun.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Valji.
Coming in hot.
We're heading into great paw territory. Hot damn. Thank you so much, Valji. Oh my god, look at this thing. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way that.
So, say the screenshot was this.
Out of money!
Oh my gosh, I love the blurbs. Thank you so much for the blurb.
Would we be happy with this screenshot right here? We have the action lines we probably want to update.
Yeah. Yeah, and then gotta think what we're gonna do with the colors.
Right.
And the cured and corn is now looking really small and sad next to the other two.
Yeah. Maybe we do what we did to the dart gun and just scale it up for now.
Yeah. How come these are yellow?
Yeah, I mean they don't need to be. It's just because they were special, as opposed to the other.
Can we maybe have them be blue for now?
Yeah.
Just for the screenshot, and then until we figure out a system, like if I'm gonna color them. According to the rarity, like if these are gonna be, instead of the bits that are blue, they're gonna be yellow, you know, for monochromatic purposes.
What about the green as well?
The green?
Who got wrecked? Someone got wrecked.
Who got wrecked?
Oh my God. They're completing each other's sentences. Wait, is that Comic Sans? Almost. That's Comic New, just so we don't use Comic Sans. But it's basically Comic Sans.
Panic.
Like, if I just tested this green. Hey, didn't I change that? Guess I didn't. Ooh, yeah, sense. It's Comic Sans with no flair. It's basic Comic Sans. Pizza Sans pineapple. Not good. Not good at all.
Ooh, I like the green.
It adds some variety, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so if this was the screenshot...
I think that's a screenshot right there.
Would you guys think this is a worthy screenshot of a video game
We just need the
that you perhaps want to play?
We just need the XP bar to be a little full.
But it's a level up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, really, we want it fully full.
Yeah.
Fully full.
You want the bar to be fully full.
Kinda want it fully full.
Kinda wants it fully full.
I just said to Panda how good it looks. Ooh. Ooh. At least you have better taste in UI than pizza. I'm sorry.
You couldn't even finish that because
I'm sorry.
you know it's ridiculous.
I take it back. Please forgive me.
Like,
it was joke.
Immediately retracted
It was joke.
because you knew it was just bad.
Arrest him.
That's him, officer.
Forgive. How would I fix the bar?
You take another screenshot and then I just put them on top of each other in Photoshop.
Just hack it.
And just and just
Giga hack it.
Just giga hack it.
I like the way you think. Not gonna lie. Just don't screenshot the stank.
Don't screenshot the stank. Stank not included.
You know the way I don't know. Wait, I was gonna say the way I was gonna screenshot it, it would actually capture it, but it wouldn't. It wouldn't. I do need to watch out for that though.
I feel like at this point I wouldn't even notice if you did.
If I ever use OBS to capture any of it, I have to make sure I'm on a scene that does not have the stank.
Mati, thank you so much for the follow.
To do. At the moment, this makes it so level up screen has the bar reset and empty. You need to make it so it resets after the upgrade screen. Right.
He left himself a note.
But how, past me? How do I do that?
Past you thought present you would be smart.
Big mistake. I mean, I'll just hack it again. Get wrecked.
Are you gonna add another to do? Unhack it. Unhack the hack that my past self told me to do.
I'm gonna to do my to-dos.
That seems like a no-no.
So say I did this. Then I human. Why isn't that full? What the heck? Huh?
Oh.
That's a wild emote. Who's this diva? I think I have that one.
No, Cuckoo, stop.
What mutations do you have planned for the virus? There's going to be some basic ones like stat upgrades, so improved resistance, movement speed, all that stuff. Then there's going to be a category for unique zombies. So by default, you only get like the basic zombies, right? But the idea is to add all sorts of... what is it, this? All sorts of different types of zombies. Ranged zombies, area of effect, attack zombies, like tankier zombies that would just take a lot more cure. Like support archetype zombies that maybe speed up or make zombies around them more resilient. Zombies that spawn other zombies. Zombies that remove the cure from the zombies around them. There's all sorts of ideas for special zombies. I'm not entirely sure how many we'll have in the end, but that's a big part of it. Then there's also like more consequential normal zombie upgrades, like making normal zombies charge or make them have a chance to fully resist the cure. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ideas, but we don't have a set list so far. many a things. Wait, when did Twitch add this emote? That one's an oldie, I feel like. An oldie, but a goodie. Oh, that's a good one, Falji. I want that one. Oh, I have it.
That's it.
So my bar is wrong somehow.
Oh yeah.
Max value 3, value 3, but it's not full. How is that possible? What? Max value 3. Excuse me?
Beep, beep,
What?
beep, beep.
Bar? Rescue bar. Max value 3. Value 3. It should be full. What? Adobe trolling? I think so. Nope, I don't want zombies. I want humans. What? Is it because the game is pausing and it's doing weird stuff? Well, that's interesting.
What's going on?
Do print max value. And print value. Something's not quite right here. Looks like it pauses right before the bar updates. Yeah, I just tried making it so that the bar like can't be paused. Like it ignores the pause. See if it would change it, but it didn't. It's setting max value to 3 and value to 3, which is correct. Oh, but then you're leveling up. Aha. Please hold. Level up. Leveled up. Then, yeah. Yeah. Sus. Want to see the little guy?
It's our friend. It's our little reference guy.
Yeah, what's his face?
It's Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
Look-alike.
What's the name of the character?
Sean.
Right, Shaun of the Dead, yeah.
But the outfit looks very much like the doc's, like the torso situation and legs I think works fine.
Yeah, nice. Oh my goodness, Lance.
Lions.
Happy Tuesday, farts. I hope you are feeling better. Almost a year already.
11 months.
Thank you so much for the 11 months.
Thank you, Lance. And thank you. I am feeling better. Still a bit sick, but my energy is back, which is great. 11 months. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Shaun of the Not So Dead Yet.
Exactly.
We'll need to add Nick Frost as well. Ed.
Oh, we want both of them?
100%. I mean, coincidentally look alike ones. It's definitely not them. Right?
Of course not. It could be anyone. Hello, forgetful programmer.
Hello, hello. That's great to hear. Steady steps, but don't push too hard. Can't have you become a zombie for reals. Yeah. Yeah, but I took it easy on the weekend. Lots of bedtime. I am a little bit stumped. I'm a little bit stumped.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Where does the pause? Right, we pause here.
Like in Plants vs. Zombies where they had to put a disclaimer for the disco zombie. What was that disclaimer?
Was that a reference to something? Then they ended up changing it anyway. Wait, is Disco Zombie from Shaun of the Dead as well? Or am I imagining that? Michael Jackson. Oh, I see. Right. They needed a disclaimer for that? Oh no. We might be treading into dangerous territory.
You think so?
But it's fine. If there's a problem, we can just remove it, right?
Yeah.
ask for forgiveness, not permission. Is that prudent? I'm sure it is.
I mean, I can always just make him a brunette. And then it's just a random guy.
I don't know how to fix this. I'm kind of stumped. I mean, not that it matters that much, but like right now, it is set the max value of the bar to be 3. And the value is at 0. If I spawn a human, it's now at 1. Is that a third? I mean, it kind of looks like a third. But it's a value 1 of 3. Now it's at 2 of 3, but it definitely looks wrong already. And if I add another one,
it
doesn't fill up. It doesn't fill up.
On the Michael Jackson thing, it seems like I guess their team sent a cease and desist because he had just passed.
Right.
So it was like,
oh,
he's a zombie.
Right.
Yeah.
Oof. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is,
as long as
it's not longer too soon.
Yeah. Simon Pegg is good, right? He's alright.
He's alright.
He's kicking.
Oh yeah, I won't even joke about that.
I mean, if he wants to send us a cease and desist, that's fine.
I would still take it as a win of
I mean, we got their attention.
Yeah, exchanging correspondence with Simon Pegg. I would take that as a win no matter what. There's always a bit left on the bar. What the heck?
I remember when homages and cameos were appreciated. The USS Enterprise makes a brief appearance in Space Quest 3, departing from a McDonald's-inspired space station restaurant. Good old days. I mean, you would think that some stuff, some sort of cameos and bits like that, are like free marketing in some sense.
I am stumped, man.
Have you tried the good old restart? You can just change the... Exactly, I can just give him a different hair. After... after the season this is.
Like, is this a... Is this a rounding thing? Like, it doesn't... What the frick? This has never happened before. It's always just consistently that bit off. Oh my god. But it wasn't like that before. I don't think. So did I break it now? I don't know.
He doesn't even know it.
I mean, I don't know. I'll need to get back to that. Very sus. Very strange, very sus.
Yeah.
Like, the prints I'm getting are correct, as far as I can tell. Three out of 3. Bar should be full. So, I'm not entirely sure where to go from there. Okay, let me...
Wowzers!
Tempting! Hello?
Without apnea fine I've 15 months. Soon that sub will have to go to school.
Thank you so much, Tempting.
Tempting, thank you so much.
That's a long time. My goodness. Hope you're doing well, Tempting. Is it almost bedtime over there? Did you think it was Roman numbers for a second? Yeah, I'm not sure. It was struggling. Theranami, hello.
Hello. Temptix asking how you doing? How you feeling? You feeling better?
Better, yeah. Better for sure. My nose is still stuffed, but my energy is back, so.
No, you sound a lot better today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the coughing is pretty much gone. So. Nice.
Where do the cured zombies go? They go into the Doc's Manor.
Yeah, so at the moment, they just pop out of existence, but there'll be a little animation where when they reach the safe zone here, they'll run into the mansion. And the idea is when you start the game, your lab, which is in the Doc's mansion, is going to be pretty run down, pretty destroyed. Like during the apocalypse, it got messed up, so you have to rebuild it. And as you rebuild it, it kind of gets populated with the survivors over time. Like they maintain your lab as you save more and more. You have Burn, who is smart and takes a rest, and you have me, who streams regardless and suffers on stream and doesn't care for himself well. I get it. I do get it, Temptic. I felt pretty bad canceling the stream. Right, if your nose starts running, be sure to catch it.
Catch it.
Hey, that's my joke. Also, another thing that we're probably going to experiment with is the more people you send to a safe zone. So, for example, this shed here. Selena, I don't know if you have your concept at the ready of what we want this to be. At the moment, it's just this little box, but the idea is to turn it into something more like this. Maybe with a pizza.
No, what did we say instead of the pizza? We
The
said
donuts. I don't know why. I don't know where the donuts came from. So you'll be able to unlock the door of the shed, and that will then become a safe zone. So you can now bring people to that safe zone. And I think we're going to toy with the idea of the more people you take to a safe zone, it kind of levels up and changes in some way. Like we talked about, if you were to take, say you took 10 people or 50 people, then like some barricades would come up, and maybe there would be like turrets or actual survivors with dart guns defending it, so you could use it as like a little temporary base or something. And maybe they run out of ammo and then they have to go back inside. I don't know, but I do kind of like that concept of visually progressing an area the more people you save there.
What are they doing behind the shed?
They were stuck. I still need to give them more brain cells.
Temptix got a little joke here. Most people have heard of Karl Marx, but few know of his sister Anya, an Olympic runner. Her name is still mentioned at the start of every race.
Anya Marx.
Anya Marx! Get set!
Nice.
Yeah, good. Deja vu. Sick. We got level up. We got Zom. We got Zom level up. Zom upgrade. We almost have it all. Oh. You wouldn't download a joke from Reddit and send it in the nerd stream? Absolutely would not download. What are our chances of getting Norman Reedus to voice something here? Given that he voices weird stuff.
Norman Reedus. Yeah. What was he in?
Can someone
Hell of a Boss?
Yeah.
He was in that?
Yeah. I was very surprised to hear that.
We should totally ping Norman Reedus.
Yeah. Can anyone hook us up with Norman Reedus?
He could just be like bored in his mansion, being like, I wish I had some obscure indie to voice right now.
Yeah.
It's definitely possible.
I think the chance is not 0.
I agree. He's weird like that.
He likes to be in things.
Yeah.
In games. He's in a lot of games, isn't he?
Mm. Good night, Tempted.
Good night, Temptic. Oh my goodness, you're gonna be traveling all over the place. Well, I hope you enjoy it and have a good time.
Oh. Run.
Otter worldwide.
I think another way that we make the zombies more deadly is by adding more complexity to the map itself. Like maybe at the moment there's just too many open spaces, so we just need to add,
Yes.
you know, more trees, more rocks, like maybe fallen trunks
Well,
and,
like, yeah,
and
there's still a couple areas that we haven't like fleshed out or
Yeah.
or boxed even. Like we
Yeah.
haven't boxed any of the like cars that we think we're gonna have like both in the garage area or maybe one off to the side of the road, kind of
Yeah.
like, crashed
or like
almost.
yeah, maybe one like on the driveway.
Yeah. And like the little camping area I wanted to do,
Yeah.
little fire pit and stuff.
Yeah, adding obstacles for the player to go around might introduce more opportunities for them to make the wrong decision and go down the path that will get them hit.
But we do gotta offer like rewards and incentives as well
Yeah.
for them to want to go around.
Mm-hmm. It's just that it's a general challenge in this game, because in your normal like Vampire Survivors or Potato or something, you can always up the dial of enemy quantity to make the game more difficult, right? I could just keep spawning zombies and the game would be more difficult. The problem is that because we have this system with the humans, where like you cure the zombies and now you have to lead the humans to safety.
Yeah.
If we keep spawning zombies,
Then you'll have way too many humans.
well, that, but also it'll be impossible for you to get the humans out.
Yeah.
They'll always get hit.
Yeah. It's a sweet spot.
So we can't just rely on spawning more and more zombies, because that kind of breaks the taking the survivors part.
We got a tree redeem from Tomatoes.
Snap.
We're gonna have to give it to her in her little bed over here. Yeah. There, so she learns that's where she gets the treats, not on my desk. Can we have maca cam?
Yep.
What a gentle lady. What a gentle lady. Oh, yes. What a gentle catito. So kind. So sweet. Four. Shh, tomatoes.
It should be usually 3.
Why are you doing math? Do you see what time it is? She's so cute. Her little feet.
Sorry, my eyesight is doubled. She only gave.
Thank you. Ah, sorry, Cuckoo.
Pressing X to doubt.
Listen, she was a good cuckoo today. She's only a little little violent.
Got to go for now. Love you, nerds. Have a go in tomatoes.
Have a good one, tomatoes.
Uh-oh. Oh no, this is gonna be the end. No! Rip. I'm dead. I'm gonna blame Maka on that one. Alright. What was I doing? I was just kind of just playing the video game for a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's nothing weird going on here. That's
Hey! Stop that. Stop.
But it's funny.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Look, no one's laughing.
I'm laughing.
Okay, so I need to fix the bar, but this is it. That's the screenshot.
That's great. I love it. It's fantastic.
Maybe we did small adjustment on the action lines, but yeah. Sweet.
Beautiful.
Sweet.
Ship it. Oh, bye, Cuckoo.
Same for the zombies.
Cuckoo, you wanna use my legs? You can jump off my legs.
I'm laughing. Same for the zombie upgrades. Is looking good. We got 2 pieces of art. We'll have 2 upgrades.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then on the art side, we're gonna be adding a couple more nerds, couple more zombies. Who's this lady?
A lady.
Some lady.
I started drawing the scientists, but then I wasn't sure if we're gonna have scientists again.
I'd be happy to have the scientist art, whether they become special in some way or not. I'm not sure yet, but Goob, hello.
Oh, hello.
Thank you. I am feeling better, definitely. The worst has already happened, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Just a little blocked up, but I'm alright. It was great to see you streaming again, Goob. I took a little peek at the VOD, at your clicker game. Love to see it. That, that Goop Pop ASMR.
Having a blast working on the new project. Oh, that's
Nice.
amazing, Goob. I love that.
Nice.
I love to hear.
Yeah, I'll have to try and catch you live at some point. Like to the level of addicted working on it. Nice.
That's good.
Ride the high. We were actually talking about this last week, weren't we?
Yeah.
Ride that high, get as much stuff done. As long as you're having fun, just keep at it. Just be ready for the dip, The dip doesn't need to be the end, right? There'll be a dip, but then that addiction is gonna come right back up at some point. You just gotta work through it. Stellar Frog calls it the sparkler in me. Yeah. Yeah. But honestly, I think that is a universal experience. I feel like that is the experience of 90% of indie game devs.
Yeah.
And it's true for us as well. Sometimes, I mean, the past few weeks before I got sick, I was pretty much working on this game every day. Weekends, but also weekdays after work, I would do something, which felt really good. And I tried to make as much use of it as possible, but I know that that's not going to last forever, and that's okay. That's okay.
No pickles in your pizza? That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I would expect that.
What is on your pizza, Ronnie? I had a lot of fun making my recent videos too. A little bit of creative passion is flowing through me right now. Nice.
I love that.
That's great.
That's fantastic.
You're making some amazing progress on this game. Yeah, I'm feeling really good with where we're at. I mean, because of us wanting to update the Steam page, we pretty much have been solely focusing on the visuals.
Yeah.
Which almost like, when you're working on visuals, it almost feels like it's progressing even more than usual because you can immediately see it. It's like tangible. So it does feel really nice.
Garlic chicken pizza.
Nice. Visuals on audio make the game feel more complete. Yeah, it's like that polish. It looks like the game's done, you know? Ship it.
Yeah. Frozen box pizza. I mean...
We ate that today.
We had some pizzas. Yeah, we had some frozen pizzas tonight.
No judgment here. You have to make the systems work. Meh. Do we, though? Come on. What if we didn't, though? Cool. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Almost there. Probably this coming week is going to be Celine figuring out the rest of these nerds, these sprites. I don't think... Well, there's one change that I need to do to support adding multiple or different sprites for the zombies and such. I do need to make that change, but other than that, there's nothing else to change for the Steam update. That's good. New portals.
Of course.
A little violent.
But of course, new portal sound.
You don't want to know where that portal ends.
Oh no! I'm gonna stop you right there.
Sorry. I think I said it in Hilfort stream, but the pizza place near us is now offering dill pickle pizza. It tastes like...
Oh no! I mean,
Hey, I'd try it.
No, of course you'd try it, but...
Yep.
But...
Got the first draft of a production system working for my space stations, moving things from to storage, commodity lists, recipes for stuff, in and out. signals to bounce around. It's alive. There you go. There you go.
Huge.
That's amazing, Lance. That's amazing. Talk about systems, huh?
Yeah.
Lance is working on the important stuff. I'm adding little bubbles.
Little bubbles to the upgrade selection screen. We love it.
Well, I wasn't going to go there, but I've had a cheeseburger pizza that had pickles on it. Best pizza ever. Probably because of the sauce, though. I had a cheeseburger pizza. I think it was from Domino's, and it was really nice. I can't remember if it had pickles on it, but if it did, I don't think I would have complained. The bubbles look good, though.
They do look good.
Never underestimate the bubbles.
Oh my gosh. Imagine trying to keep a straight face while on a Teams meeting and the nerds on as background. I think that is very risky. That's very risky.
Do not press unmute. Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Wasn't it Papa John's? I do that.
It could have been, yeah, it might have been Papa John. I don't know. It was a while ago. Anyway, I think we're done here, aren't we?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Tomorrow is indeed work day.
Yeah.
But we're still on track.
We're still on track. I doodled some stuff.
Doodled some stuff. We polished up the screens a little bit. They just look like they got some more thought into it.
Yeah.
I quite like that.
Yeah.
We have our new branding for anyone that hasn't seen it yet. We got the new branding for the game, new logo, new capsule. So we are currently on schedule to update the Steam page by the end of this month.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Love it.
Clean AF. Thank you, Goob.
Thank you, Goob. And then I'm so glad I caught you before logging off. I miss you, nerds. We miss you too, Goob.
Absolutely,
it's so
Goob.
good to hang around again.
New characters.
Yeah. We gotta add some variety. We can't just be having the one zombie.
Yeah. Yeah, we cannot update the Steam page with just one zombie.
Yeah. And Silly, hello. I hope your work while you lurk was productive.
10 p.m. Thought you guys were in the States.
No.
Common misconception. We are in the UK. I was up visiting folks on the weekend. Had the super launch stream on, and the 2-minute chat flood was happening. Hilarious to explain. And then they sat down to watch.
Like, actually.
That was a moment of all time.
Oh.
Wasn't it?
That was amazing. That was. I wonder if we'll ever get to relive that. That was.
Will we ever match that level of hype?
That
level of. Let me see if I can pull the clip here.
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. here too. There's a lot of time zones going on here. We got people all over the world.
Yeah.
You know, nerds are global.
This was insane. You nerds are absolutely ridiculous. Let's relive it one more time. One more time. The good old times. The good old days when we released video games.
Did you?
Wait. Oh, God.
What
Oh, my
in
God.
the heck?
Wait.
You
You guys are insane. My streamer bot is not responding.
You're supposed to release in 5 seconds!
It's time!
It's time! Where's the game? You're supposed to release now!
We're gonna do it! We're gonna do it!
We're gonna do it!
Oh my god! Wait, oh my god, what is happening?
Can you even see the release?
I don't know.
We did manage to release it.
I swear my computer was like a second away from completely crashing.
Maybe next time we release it on like my computer. And, you know what I mean?
Ah, that was a good day.
Oh, that was a great day.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe streaming on the computer in which you're releasing
Yeah.
it can be an issue.
That was a lesson. Also, the stream interactions were completely uncapped. Like OBS was trying to like make sounds and stuff as fast as they were coming in through Twitch chat, so it was just destroying my computer. So I'll be sure to fix that on our next release day.
Yeah.
In about a year or two.
Yeah.
I got time.
You've got time. Full release day, absolutely. Yeah, hopefully we'll have another full release.
Full release.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Ah,
Yeah.
it was good to relive that.
We should watch that whenever we need a little motivation to
Yeah.
keep us going.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you, Fauci, for the full release.
Ronnie says I'm in South Africa, currently 11 p.m. It's
Goodness.
bedtime. It's bedtime, Ronnie.
It is bedtime.
Feel free to fix it. You may rest assured that we'll find a way to break your fixes.
All right. Challenge accepted. Thank you so much.
Don't challenge the nerds. You know you don't challenge the internet.
Thank you so much, Lance and Falji.
Thank you guys so much for the bitty farts.
Right. We need to go to bed. And yeah, I'm hoping that by the weekend, by Saturday, which is when we'll stream next, I will be fully recovered. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Let's find some place to send you nerds.
Yeah. And looking at the calendar, we gotta get our bits together next weekend. Quite literally. Because then the event is the weekend after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good that we are still on track. Because yeah, we got one,
Yeah.
basically we got one weekend and a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then the Saturday, we should be like putting it together, basically.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hopefully before that.
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
Yeah. I think
We're okay.
fine. We're fine.
Right.
Oh, get well farts. Thank you, Lance.
Why don't we go check out Cavino, maybe?
They're not about to end or anything. They're
They have been going for 5 hours.
That's risky,
and a half.
but if if there's doesn't look like they're about to leave.
We got Seto Sunday.
Thank you for the farts.
What else?
Little Sunday. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week. And yeah, we'll be back this weekend. I promise this time.
Let's go Seto. Let's go Seto.
We're going Seto?
Yeah.
Seto Sundays? Everyone say Seto Sundays.
Yeah. Just raid message Seto Sundays. Don't worry about it. I promise it'll make sense to him or not. Johnson, good to see you. Thank you so much, everyone that was hanging out today. Really appreciate it. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Let's go. Yeah.
All right, Celine, I'm too sick. You're gonna have to be the one saying bye.
All right, nerds. We'll see you on Saturday. Have an awesome week. Bye-bye.
There we go. Now I can do tiny amounts and it doesn't do anything. Okay. Hey, there we go. I think we got it. Yo, what's up, 2 nerdy nerds? Welcome in. You caught me just managing to fix something that's been frustrating me for the last long period of time. Seto Sunday. Yo, what's up? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, 2 nerdy nerds. Welcome in, Artiste Nerd. Welcome in, Foul G, The Average Goob, Jotson, Lance 2001.